Hey everyone, so we're gonna do our new warm-up. If you have a challenging horse or some common leading issues that we can notice in some lessons. So we just wanna go over how to correct anything or see if you recognize any of the ones that we do wrong. So same idea, starting our lead, we're gonna head to K and I'm going to do an improper backup followed by a proper backup. I'll explain what is wrong with my backups as I'm doing it. So I'm going to bring Abe over to K. A couple of the backups that we sometimes see in our lessons, Abe may respect this, but Bruno, these are the wrong ones, is staring at his shoulder, looking at the ground, and pushing against him. Notice how he's not enjoying that. The ears are back. He's looking at me, wondering what I did. The proper way to back up is turn your body completely away. Good boy. I'm going to correct him because he's trying to walk away. He's unsure what I'm asking. Oh. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our body directly back, not touching his neck, his chest, anywhere there, just using pressure on the lead rope back towards this line of his chest. I'm going to look right behind him, pressure back. We're going to ask him for 2. If he doesn't give right away, that's okay. You can release the pressure, ask until you get a step. Regroup, add pressure, ask. Once you get a step, release. Notice how he stops as soon as I release the pressure. You're going to turn back around. If he goes to barge, remember, this is our warm-up. So we're going to ask. I'm not using my body, I'm just using my hand to help correct him. We're going to ask him to do this properly because this is our setup for the lesson. So because I was doing the improper backup, he didn't want to do it. So I'm going to ask him again. This time I'm going to do it correct. Notice the change in his personality. We're going to ask him to whoa, turn around, ask for 2 steps back, one more. You can use a click if you need to. 2, regroup, turn around, proceed. I'm not pulling on him. I'm not doing this. I'm not walking way in front of him. You want to stay right beside him. Again, whoaing at E. Asking him to respect and stand. Once you get a respectful stance, ask him to go back your 3 steps. 1, 2, and 1 more. 3. Again, I'm going to respect, ask him to stand, and proceed once you get the nice halt. If you let him barge through your halts in the warm-up, he will try to barge through your halts in the lesson. Ask for what you want. Ask for a whoa. Correct yourself, ask for the backup. 1. I just did that snap on my lead rope when he went to barge through me to ask him to correct. Notice that he respected that and backed off. If you need help, ask your instructors. All right, we're going to walk on to our trot. I'm going to show you a bad trot and then a good trot. What I'm going to do as we get over to M, increase my energy and ask Abe to increase his. That will help with the trot. Now I'm going to pull on him in this trot and see what happens. What we often see in a trot is trying to get your horse to trot like this. Notice he's pulling back against me and doesn't want to go. That's not what we want. What I'm going to do is change my sides. Whoa, we're going to whoa for 1 second just so Michelle and I can show you the proper way. I'm going to ask him to walk. Now I'm going to ask him to trot, staying in position. If he doesn't trot, you're going to use your lead rope and just back towards you a second. I'm going to ask him for 1 little trot just to show you the change once we come back around to X. I'm just going to show you for training how to help this. So while you're walking, you can ask him to step up a second, not hitting him, just hitting me. Get it lined up. Make sure you have room and trot. Good. All right, on to our next step of the warm-up. Remembering to keep him up with you. Either with click, little, tiny tugs against him, or if you need to, wave it back at you, not at him. See the change in his pace? That's what you're wanting. At P, across to V. Again, same idea. Leading beside his eye so you can see anything, not pulling him out behind you like this, and not staying back by his belly. You don't want to be leaning against him, and you don't want to be pulling him all the way over here. That gets very confusing for him. Turning across S to R, staying in position, keeping the nice lead. Again, if he's going too slow for what you think you need, ask him using your tricks to walk a little faster. This time when I come across, I'm going to ask for the correct trot. So I'm going to increase my energy. Aiming for H. Getting that faster walk out of A. Preparing my thoughts, keeping them in that corner, setting my sights on X, get him straight, ask him to trot. Come back to your walk, regroup, and walk to F. Now, if you did your halts properly at the beginning, you should have a better halt as you come up to F. And you're going to ask him to whoa and stand. If you have any more questions, reach out to Michelle or I.